Hey there. There's my gorgeous treasure. Mwah. He is so beautiful. My marvelous prize. My beautiful, beautiful man. My Apollo. My precious treasure. Okay. We can't just stand here and kiss all day. Well, for one thing, I don't get to look at you when I'm kissing you. And you know just how much I love to look at you. Plus, in case you haven't noticed, I brought you something. Two somethings, actually. Yes, that's right. I'm giving you gifts today. Well, I admit that it's a struggle. My grandfather would scourge me if he knew. He would say, "Dragons do not give, you rebellious child, they take." But I have human blood too, and I need so badly to show you how I feel. And so these are for you. Whoops, no. Here, you take this one. The other one is heavy. Not like bowling ball heavy. More like let the dragon-blooded woman carry it kind of heavy. Well, if you want to know what's inside them, you would better let me come in. Here, over here on the couch. Do you mind moving the table aside? I will put this here on the floor. I don't want to damage your table. There we go. Yeah, having dragon blood does have advantages. My mother can lift her car over her head. I'm not quite that strong though, but still. Now, before we do this, I need a minute. Would that be okay? You know what for? Just 1 minute, please. Thanks. Time me, okay? On your phone. I mean it. Please do time me. Don't let me go more than a minute, okay? I know you feel bad about rousing me when we do this. Don't, okay? Don't feel bad. It's totally fine, and I need it. I need you to rouse me after exactly 1 minute. Do you promise? Okay. Start the timer. Thank you. Thank you so much. I so love to do this. To stare at you. At my beautiful man. At my precious treasure. So magnificent. So special to me. So beautiful. Every tiny detail of you. So special and precious and beautiful and mine. Oh, what? Oh, right. Yes. Hello there. Thanks for letting me do that and for rousing me. Did I say anything inappropriate? Anything too dragonish? You're sure? Okay, good. You have made me so happy. I really mean it. It's really hard for us, for Dragon Bloods, to be happy because it's so hard for us to love a person, as a person. I have to admit, I have struggled, and ever since you put this beautiful ring on my finger, I have just been feeling it more and more. How much I've struggled and how badly I've done. No, my beautiful man. My precious treasure, don't deny it. You always know just what to say to me, but this time I have to insist. I have not loved you the way I should. My treasure, just wait, okay? Let me say this. Look at this ring. Just look at it. I came to you and told you about my dragon blood, about how important treasures are to us. I told you that I want you to be my special treasure, the treasure I hold in my heart, but that there was a big danger, that I would treat you like a thing, not a person, and that I would need your help. I was telling you that being with me would be hard for you because of my dragon blood. And what did you do? You went out and found some master jeweler to make me a dragon-shaped engagement ring to show me that you love me for who I am. It's more beautiful than anything in my hoard. No, it is. I'm not joking. Seriously, which jeweler did this? I need to know. Was it Shavich and Henderson? It looks like their work. Oh, I see. Yes, I see that now. Just look at the shape of the jaws, how the dragon's teeth hold the diamond just so. Only she would have done that, in just that way. I'll have to write her a thank you note. It's a masterpiece. Do you know, last night I stared at this ring for 10 hours straight, not just because it's beautiful, but because you're beautiful, because your soul is beautiful. And how do I repay you for this kind of love, for this kind of acceptance? I get upset if you go a day without seeing me. I keep track how long you go without texting me. And if I see you talking to another woman, even like a barista taking your order, I get furious and I don't always control it. No, that's just not true. Remember that time I saw you with that coworker? You two were just talking about work, and then I blew up at you, right in front of her. I humiliated you and myself. I hurt my precious treasure. I hurt the special treasure that lives in my heart because I wanted to own you, to control you. And there's the argument about the honeymoon, the argument we're still having. We're going to have 2 whole weeks to celebrate our love alone together, and I've turned it into a nightmare. I just want to be with you. Who cares where we go and what we do, as long as we're together? But I had to be in control. I made you a promise. I promised you I would never do that I would never do any of these things, and yet I have. Thank you, my treasure. You are my treasure. You do live in my heart, where I cherish you every day, and where I'm trying every day to love you better. Which brings us to these presents. Yes, I've been doing some soul searching, as you can tell, I guess, and I made up my mind to do this, and so I'm doing it. Open the smaller one first. Yes, it is. It's real dragon wine. My grandfather has a secret vineyard somewhere. Well, I can tell you, but you can't tell anyone. After a dragon egg is hatched, they save the shell and bury it. And the grapes that grow out of that soil carry a little of our magic. Grandfather would roast me if he knew I told you. But I don't want to keep any secrets from you. I want to give you everything. I want to give you everything I have. At this point, I think my lair might be the only thing left. The only thing I still haven't shared. I'm redoing it, you know. Some big changes. So you can live there with me. I still can hardly believe you're really willing to move in. I mean, it's a cave, but I promise I'm fixing it all up for you. You'll be so happy there. I promise. Oh, I'm keeping that a surprise for the wedding night. Let's just say I hope you weren't too interested in seeing my solid gold statue of Aphrodite. You will see. It will be worth the wait. I promise. I wish the sacred laws would let me take you there right now. I can't wait to marry you and be your wife. When you're my mate, I can take you there and take you there. Well, you beautiful treasure of a man. You've got a very strong bottle of wine there. Looks like you need something to drink it out of. No. Don't go to the kitchen. Open your other present. Yes it is. Yes, you can. You can accept it. You must accept it. And you will accept it. Here, let me lift it out of the box. Scoot over. I will put it between us on the couch. This chalice is thousands of years old, made in the ancient days of the world, when treasures were made for great kings, to honor the gods and to display the splendor of royal glory. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost as beautiful as you are. See the figure of Apollo here on this side? I told you, you look just like him, only even more handsome. I'm so happy to give this to you. Sweetheart, my treasure. I need to do this. For almost all of my life, this chalice was my special treasure. I used to gaze at it all night long and daydream about it all day. And then I fell for you, completely, utterly. And this chalice wasn't my special treasure anymore. I had another treasure in my heart, but I have started to treat that treasure like I had treated this chalice, like my grandfather treated my grandma, like he was a thing that I own. And I will never ever let myself end up like my grandfather. So I need to do this. I am giving you the treasure that I built my whole life around. You know what that means to me? You know what treasure means to me? It's all there is. I need you to own this. I need you to possess it, because if you own this thing, then you're not a thing. If you own the treasure that owned my heart for all those years, then my heart can't own you. You're my treasure. You're my precious treasure, and you are mine, all mine. But as a person who always needs to be respected, a person who chooses to be mine, and I'm as much yours as you are mine, because I'm giving myself to you, every bit as much as you give yourself to me, and I can't do that with a chalice. So I need this to be clear. This chalice is yours, not mine, and I have no right to use it. I have no right even to see it, and I want you to keep it. Here, your chalice, at your place, somewhere hidden, somewhere I can't see it unless you choose to allow me, and don't let me see it very often. Make sure that boundary is clear. It will teach me to respect you, and it will remind me that you aren't a thing, like this chalice, not a thing to be owned, but instead a person to be loved. That's what I want you to be to me. That's what I need you to be to me. Not to mention, keep it hidden so nobody else knows it's here. It's worth more than this whole building and everything else in it. Except you. Open the wine, my treasure. That's right. I have never used a chalice. It was too special to me, so this will be the first time. The first time anyone has poured anything in it. So open the wine and pour it into your chalice. My treasure, I want you to take the first drink without asking me. Your wine from your chalice, and then I will ask you if I can have some, and it will be your decision because it's yours, not mine. Okay, that's fair. I will help you lift it. If you're only lifting it for a moment to take a drink, I think you should be okay. but I will spot you. Are you sure? Okay, I like that actually. We will pour it together. Ready? Wow, just smell that. It smells like the shadows at dawn and the hidden places of the high mountains. And here you are, dragon wine in a royal chalice for the king of all treasures. How is it? Wow, sounds delicious. May I please have some of your wine from your chalice, my king of all treasures? Thank you. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's just amazing. I don't have the words. Oh, here, yes. I'll help you again. May I have a second drink as well? Darling, beautiful, beautiful man, treasure of my heart, may I hoard you? Here, I'll just put this. Yes. Now then, come here, my treasure. Come to my arms to rest and be mine. That's it. Just rest in my arms. Let me hoard you, my treasure. I'll make you an offer. It's a pretty good deal for you. At least I think it is. We can go anywhere you want on our honeymoon, do anything you want, for 3 weeks, not 2. You know I have the money. I want you to make all the decisions. You be in charge of it. Just decide and tell me what we're doing, and I'll love it, no matter what. We do whatever you want the whole time, and in return, you have to pick 2 days during the honeymoon. Any 2 days you want, when I get to hoard you and stare at you, my beautiful treasure, for 48 hours straight. Does that sound good? Yes, I thought you would like that. You win both ways. But so do I. Easy there. I'm not done hoarding you. My treasure, my Apollo, my beautiful man, precious treasure, special treasure in my heart. I will always love you. I will always take care of you, and I will always protect you. I will never let anything hurt you. And I will never hurt you by treating you like a thing. You will always be my man. You will always be my love. And you will always be my treasure. Mine. All mine. And I am yours. All yours. and nothing else matters to me. Just that I have you, and you have me. You are my only treasure.